When is a resignation not a resignation? When it comes from the likes of Boris Johnson. So he's announced he's going, but he has resigned in name only because he hasn't told us when. Just that he will remain in place while his successor is appointed, acting as a caretaker PM rather than just sodding off now and letting the deputy leader take over. Given that the deputy is Dominic Raab, there will no doubt be some preferring he does this, but that isn't really the point. Therefore, we're now looking at a Tory leadership election dominating the summer and could easily mean Johnson remains in place until September or even October, all the way up to the Tory Party conference. He's certainly sending out signals to that effect as he carries on reappointing new ministers, and opposition parties are up in arms about it. A parliamentary no-confidence vote potentially could be tabled, but that has to come from Starmer, who, despite his words of being glad to see the back of him, must be thinking, oh my God, now I'm fucked. I might actually have to stand for something now and declare some policies of my own and not just plagiarise them from the 2019 manifesto. Of course, with a use-by date now slapped on Johnson, albeit one that isn't very legible, many Tories might be inclined to hand the opposition a win and depose Johnson immediately, though, of course, that might not well be thought of around the country. If Johnson went today, he'd have been PM, ironically, for exactly the same length to the day as Neville Chamberlain, another Tory lightweight and widely seen as the worst PM in modern history. Perhaps that's another reason he wants to cling on a little bit longer. But let's look at what he'll be remembered for today. He has crowed about the vaccine rollout, which was thanks to the NHS and not him. He has bragged of his pandemic response, widely seen as one of the worst in the world, always locking down late and opening up early, so early the inflation-driven cost of living crisis can be directly linked to opening up when the country was not economically prepared for it. He has bragged of getting Brexit done, even as the Northern Ireland Protocol debacle proves he's actually getting it undone. And of course, he brags of his response to Ukraine, used as a political football as no war ever should be. The vast majority of the good done at our expense and through ordinary people opening up their own homes to refugees. His is a record of con artistry, of sleight of hand, of not believing the rules of mere mortals apply to him until he literally ran out of options. Even now, I can believe he'll try to stay in power still longer. Until the removal van arrives, I just won't believe this is truly over.